What's up, everyone? Welcome to the rotation. This is a new iteration of it. There will be a blog post that also comes out, and you'll be able to get that at the link either if you're watching this on Instagram, in my bio, or down below. But this week, there was tons of good new music. I don't know if you guys recognize, but we are about to have a great fall filled with nothing but good R&B. Nothing but good R&B and some good hip hop. I have to say, both are shaping up really well, So there were a few requests this week, and I'm super grateful because I was like, there's so much. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to prioritize, but I'm going to prioritize the ones that were requested. So one of the big ones was Earth Gang. The Earth Gang album, y'all, Mirrorland. A1 from beginning to end. There was not a track that I skipped. If you see me looking down, I'm getting my notes together because that's a thing. It was amazing. If you haven't heard of Earth Gang, they are a rap duo from Atlanta. They are signed to Dreamville. They are amazing. This is actually their third album, I want to say. Yeah, this is their third album release, but they've had multiple mixtapes and EPs before then. I was actually introduced to them through Sam Henshaw's song Church that came out early this year. And so I have been listening to them since. I love them. They have a lot of upbeat tunes, but this album actually also has a few mellow tracks as well. Amazing features, Young Thug, Kehlani, Aaron Ray. Who else on there? Malik, T-Pain. It is an A1 album, so make sure you check that one out. It's called Mirrorland by Earth Gang. Another album that was requested was Love and Compromise by Mahalia, a little bit of our British contingency, if you will. This album was highly anticipated. It's her debut album, technically, though she does have an album out, or an EP that came out earlier in 2017. This album features a lot of the singles that many people know. I Wish I Missed My Ex. And I have to say, I was surprised by how good it was. It starts out with actually the famous clip of Eartha Kitt talking about love and compromise. And so I was like, are you starting out with the legendary Eartha Kitt? That's a bold way to come out. But it lived up to it. It was really good. She also has quite a few features on this, including Hamza, another British songstress, and also another British songstress, Ella Mai, is on the track. Lucky Daye is on there, Terrence Martin, and Burna Boy. Obviously, this is a range of artists that I've just named. Terrence Martin being sort of a musician's musician, if you will, very well known in that world. Lucky Daye, who's also having an amazing year with his debut album. Hamza with her debut EP that just came out. Phases. Ella Mai had a big year last year, so it's just great to see a lot of newcomers come together. Then you have Burna Boy, who's had phenomenal success all around. So it's great to just see a lot of great collaborations on this album, a lot of range on this album. So if you haven't checked it out yet, I would check this out. My two favorite tracks outside of all the why can't I talk, y'all? Why can't I talk? Outside of all the features are Karma and Richie, both more slow, mellow tracks. But if I had to pick a favorite from the featured tracks, I would either pick Regular People featuring Hamza and Lucky Daye, or what is the name of the track? This is how much music is in my head, y'all. I can't even keep up with all of it. What You Did featuring Ella Mai. Both of those are also phenomenal tracks as well. So be sure to check out Love and Compromise by Mahalia. In terms of the featured EPs out this week, one that was requested was This Summer by Alessia Cara. Alessia is always consistent. I have to say, of all the artists I followed from the beginning of their career, Alessia has never dropped the ball. And she also has like a great formula and she sticks to it. And I have to say, if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? And this album, this EP, she said that she wrote mostly all in July, and she was like, well, I'm not going to wait too long because she just released an album, The Pains of Growing, last November. So not even 10 months later, we have a whole new set of music, which is absolutely great. The two standout tracks for me on this one are Okay, Okay and Rooting for You. Okay, Okay is a standard Alessia Cara track telling her audience just sort of to pull it together, fake it till you make it, and like keep going. Keep pushing all of the things, which is, I mean, standard for Alessia, but for some reason this one was just like more fun. Definitely a bop. Rooting for You is a little more feely, a little more like, oh, okay, it's like that. And but it's great lyrically. This album is pretty much all written by Alessia, John Levine, and Mike Sabbath. So go ahead and check out This Summer by Alessia Cara. The sort of random wild card of the week I have to talk about simply because probably no one will know who he is. I also wrote about him, so don't worry, but it's H, and yes, that's his name, but it also is like the sound, like an H. His new EP, H2O, came out this week. He is a rapper from North Manchester in the UK. He's sort of on the come up. He's a young rapper. And he's just putting out fun music that's just like kind of a bop. And I randomly found him listening to Beats One earlier in the month. And so I was like, oh, this is a little different. Also, a lot of my favorite artists, Stormzy, have sort of been putting him on and that sort of thing. And so he just sort of fell into my radar. If you want something fun, lighthearted, has the great production, you should check out H2O. My featured single of the week. Oh, this is really hard. It's really hard for me to pick one song. Like, I don't even know what that is. But so I'm not going to actually do that. I'm not going to pick one song. I believe in abundance. But my number one definitely of the week has to be Factor In by Kevin Garrett. If you know me, you know how I feel about Kevin Garrett. I absolutely love essentially everything that he does. Like, I haven't had a bad track yet. He's a phenomenal writer, a phenomenal musician, and he always puts out something that's super good and very, very feely. He doesn't write uppers, and, to be honest, I'm okay with that. He's one of the few artists that I could listen to. He could put out a new song every day and I would listen to it. Or he could put out a cover every day and I would still listen to it. Like, he's that good and he has amazing vocal tone. And so I would say that if you haven't listened to Factor In yet, you should go ahead and do that. Also, if you haven't listened to Hoax, which is his album that came out just in May, you should listen to that too. I know, we're getting a ton of new music from people who have already put out music, and I don't know what that is. Like, are you guys bored? Like, do you not have anything to do? Are you trying to kill us? I don't know. Any of these is fine. To be honest, I'm just happy I'm getting the music. My second featured single of the week has to be Put Down Your Phone by Travis Garland. Travis Garland has not given us new music in years, and I'm excited. I didn't even know that this track was actually dropping until the day of, and one of my friends let me know. So shout out to you for letting me know that this single came out. And Travis, when are we getting more? This song is super fun. It's chill. It's sexy like he always makes, and his voice has not changed. And so for that, I am very, very thankful. So that is my second featured single of the week. And then I feel like my third featured single of the week is Stormzy. I have to give it to Stormzy. It is Sounds of the Skeng. This track feels a little bit like Too Big for Your Boots from his debut album, Gang Signs and Prayers. I love Stormzy. I've loved Stormzy since he came out. I have been listening to his mixtapes for quite a few years now, and he sort of has taken the UK grime scene by storm. And I'm not mad at it. A lot of people respect him, not just for what he does for the rap game, but also specifically for what he does for the community. This is also a part of my featured visuals for the week. Like I said, all this will be linked in my article below. But the visuals for this song are crazy. They're literally, like, I just want to point out that the cameraman and the editor of this video, they deserve whatever they get. Like, it's a lot. Also, there's a lot of subliminal messages in the video that you have to watch it like multiple times to get all the things that are happening, which is another thing that I think Stormzy is pretty good at this point. So I have to say, if you haven't seen the video or heard the song, you should check out both of those. Well, that's it for this week. I'll be back next week with some more good tunes. You can check out the whole article and the playlist in the link in my bio or just down below this video. I can't wait till next week. Check you later. Peace.